Did this fix it? Yep. Well, I had turned off the. I put the thing to so it picks up my mic, and I'll just have to be careful about what I'm saying when I'm not pressing push to talk. Yeah, it's always delayed. Okay. Well, I guess now we're waiting on ChiefMappster to come back, right? Yes, Madam Lunchbox's shows on Friday. Today's ChiefMappster. All right. Well, we're waiting on. Oh, Master's back now. Loud and clear. I'm here. You want to take this one or should I? Okay. Um. Well, Litecoin. That's just the latest one we've done. We also did. I don't think we announced Ethereum on Friday, so the Ethereum gateway's up too. And yeah. So and actually, the Litecoin took a lot less time than the other ones because, like I thought, that since it works just like Bitcoin, it's easier to do. So now we have like the biggest, hardest ones done, except for EOS. We still have to do that one. And we're going to be listing lots of, there's like several EOS clones that want to list with us, and other tokens on EOS and stuff that want to list with us. And so we have Ethereum up, even though I have the feeling that Ethereum might not make it too much longer. But so we can list ERC20 tokens now too. But so that's what we got going on with that. So far, just Ethereum, but we're gonna add Antonio's token Neo because it's an ERC20. So we're gonna add that really soon, and then whoever else wants their ERC. We've been talking to a couple, but we haven't got them. Uh, no, no, it's an IO actually. Oh, we might add Neo. So Neo's the one that used to be Ant Shares, isn't it? Yeah, we might add that one in some point in the future too. But now that we have the biggest ones done, I think we're gonna. Well, we might add Zcash pretty soon too. And who was it? Litecoin Cash was talking to us yesterday about maybe adding them too. So that seemed like an interesting project. Pretty sure Steem is the most used right now, though the Ethereum. Okay, yeah, well, yeah, the fiats, but I wasn't really including those in the crypto gateways. But, but yeah, actually, the fiats are, especially during this bloodbath. Like Bitshares people are smart, so instead of selling during the dips, they buy during the dips. So getting lots of the fiat deposits here recently. And I think like the Ethereum gateways already been getting some attention, and I think the Litecoin's going to be really popular. Yeah, people have been, like I said, people have been doing lots of fiat deposits this past week with the bloodbath in the markets, and with fiat, the fiats are now getting on shaky ground too. So it seems like people want to trade their fiats for crypto, which is a good time to do it. Yep, and I think the was it 10 10.23 euro, and then whatever the conversion is in USD. And it's always the same with euros because the Bulgarian leva is pegged to the euro at like 1.95, I think, or something like that. So, and that fee is because even though they're a euro and USD account, it's still they still have to like uh, convert it into Bulgarian leva, even though you're actually holding USD or euro or something. I don't know. It's pretty crazy. Yep, and that's really hitting the nail on the head is that it's all about the banks squeezing more money out of you. But fiat is still a necessary evil for now. Yeah, I'm not sure I quite understand that question because, of course, crypto deposits are that's the gateways that we have. So, I think about 200 accounts have been created through us, but most people just use their Bitshares account. There's like 500 people in this server, in the Discord server, and I was looking at the stats the other day, and I think about 1,500 to 2,000 people a day use our UI. So, and there's some things I'm not really supposed to talk about yet, but I can say that we're gonna get a lot more traffic in the not so distant future for sure. Sorry, I was typing something. But yeah, I want to get back to that question you started asking earlier uh, about other dexes and if they're trying to copy our features or something, because that's a great segue into the real meat of what I wanted to talk about today, which is our EasyLife system that we're currently in development. And I don't think any other decks can compete with this. But basically, we've figured out a way where we can make graphene based chains uh, work natively with the Bitshares blockchain without having to require any changes to the Bitshares code at all. So we're going to be making a whole series of blockchains that work together in different ways, uh, with all kinds of interesting platforms and dApps on it and everything. And they'll all work together and it all center around your BitShares account. So it's kind of cool because they're obviously all decentralized because they'll all have their own system of witnesses and everything. But you want things to be decentralized, but you want your stuff to be centralized, to be centered around you. So this way, it'll all center around you. You'll have one account, which would be your BitShares or EasyDex account. And the first chain we're going to make will be a social media platform. Breaking up. Okay, I saw Darren said I was breaking up a little bit. Maybe it's on his end. But our first chain will be a social media platform called Easy Social Life. And we got some, and pretty much all the decisions on that are being decided by the community. Didn't even come up with the name. The community came up with that and everything. And now my mind just went blank. So no, it won't be a blogging. It'll be more pure social media on the whole. Because the reason I made the distinction is because there is going to be a separate chain that'll be for blogs, like professional bloggers and writers. And so that's why I wanted to make the distinction. It's more social media where you can share links just to do discussions, to start discussions, like something like Reddit, or you can post your selfies like on Facebook and things like that, or it's social media, and the rewards are going to be set up. It depends on what the community decides, but the rewards we're going to try to aim it so that it encourages more sharing and interaction with everybody. But the way I want to set it up is, so say you see, you read something on the actual blogging chain that you like, so you want to share it with your friend list there. So you could share it on the social media platform, and then when people upvote that, you'll get rewards for posting it. But the author of the post will also get a piece of the rewards uh, that came from you sharing it on the social media site. So it's kind of a built-in royalty type thing, or if, like, say the blogger uses a photo from the photography chain in their post, then the guy who took the photo will get a portion of the rewards from the blog post. So there will be a built-in royalty type thing. Well, yeah, it basically is a copyright, because that's what a copyright is. It just proves that you did it first. So, well, I'll have a timestamp on it. So anything you post on the blockchain, you'll be able to prove exactly when you posted it. So you can prove it's yours. Definitely, that's going to be one of the first ones we do, is the music chain, and there's some really cool ideas for that one. Where uh, basically the front end for that one will just be for the musicians to post their stuff, and I want to make it try to make it easy for musicians to collaborate through the front end of that, and then for people who want to listen to it, we'll actually have the player embedded on EasyDex and all the different, like, the social media chain, so you'll be able to listen to the music from right where you're at, wherever you're working on there, and upvote. If you hear a song you like and stuff, you can upvote it from right there, and you don't have to actually move to the chain, so you can be reading something on the and we're going to have a chat function that works across all of it, because it's all centered around your Bitshares account. So since it has the same account, you'll be able to we'll be able to implement a chat function that works across all the platforms too. So you could be reading something on the blogging chain while listening to a song from the music chain, and get a message from somebody that's over on the social chain, or something like that. Here, I'll actually do this in voice because I was typing it. But Darren said he thinks we should offer the music for whatever coin the artist prefers. But I'm thinking differently because that'll help bring value to the music coin so that if you want to download the music, that'll be one of the ways. You'll have to get the music coin, which you'll have to buy from the musicians because they're the ones that'll have it, and you'll have to buy it from the musicians with whatever other coin, and and pay to download the music with that coin. Does that make sense? And of course, everything isn't decided yet because it'll be decided by like the musicians will decide how the music chain will function, and the writers will decide how the writing chain will function. You know, and of course, everybody will decide how the social media chain functions because everybody can use that one. And we have a lot of other stuff I don't want to get too deep into yet, but it's even more than just like platforms like this that we can do with it. There's all kinds of crazy stuff we're going to do with it. So, yes, because they'll all have a token on Bitshares. So yeah, it'll automatically be integrated into EasyDex, of course. Yep, and that's actually one of the reasons we created EasyDex is so that you'll be able to convert your earnings on these different platforms and dApps that we're going to create. You'll be able to convert them into whatever you want, fiat or say you want Bitcoin or Litecoin or BitShares or whatever you want. And we're actually going to try to make that really easy where you can do it with a click of a button if you don't want to have to deal with the whole market thing, you know. We make it hard on us to make it easy for everybody else. Yeah, I always say Bitshares is the best kept secret in crypto. Exactly. We're gonna be starting a marketing campaign really soon. So this is gonna be going out to, and we're gonna hit it across all kinds of platforms. So a lot more people will be hearing about BitShares and through EasyDex. So, but at the same time, you do get real Bitcoin because you can. It's matches a Bitcoin that's held in the wallet, so you can always send it to anywhere else that you need Bitcoin. Like like lots of things you can pay with Bitcoin. So you actually do get the real Bitcoin too. But I think, um, well, no, because that's what, like you're talking about, like Open Ledger does the unknown on things, and you have to show the hidden assets and stuff. And Open Ledger would have to add us off of that list because they have like the way they do it. Only tokens that they specifically added onto a list are shown by default and don't have the unknown. So they would have to add us to it, and I don't think that's likely to happen. Only on cartoons. Yeah, like there will be lots of ways you can use your own token too on these platforms, like because of course it's Bitshares, so you can create a token easily, and we're going to work to make a lot of use cases for those types of tokens too. That'll be different than the chain tokens. Does that make sense? And when talking to Pompey, Agorize, that creates the Palm Pay too, and uh, their thing that has the for those who don't know about Palm Pay, it's a way you can pay for merchants can accept any type of crypto basically, and it automatically converts it into price stable coins, and they'll be coming out with the EasyDex integration so that you'll be able merchants will be able to accept any form of crypto and it'll convert it automatically into whichever EasyDex asset they like so that they can then withdraw to their bank account and everything like that. So yep. And it's like we said, we're working on adding more local fiat currencies too. Like we have people working on Canadian dollars and British pounds and Nigerian naira, and I'm not sure if I said that right, but and Indian rupees. And so my idea, actually, I want to talk to Pompey ambassadors. So if we don't have their local current fiat currency, then it could be like a good business model where you do the EasyDex assets and be a Pompey ambassador. So then it's easy to sell it to the merchants. Be like, hey, look, you can accept any crypto and automatically turns it into the local currency there. So actually, technically, fiat currency isn't real money, but just wanted to say that it's not mean it isn't real money. It's currency, but that's a whole different subject.